Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm the Midnight Gypsy and this is a reading for the sign of Pisces for the month of January. So we are actually going to start out today by pulling some runes and getting some messages here. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So we have constraint. So constraint is need, necessity, constraint, cause of human sorrow, lesson, and hardship. So let's dig into this little book I have here and get some further messages. Okay, constraint. The necessity of learning to deal with severe constraint is the lesson of Nathis. Sorry guys, not sure if that's how you pronounce that word, but feel free to correct me in the comments. This rune represents obstacles we create for ourselves as well as those we encounter in the world around us. Both can be equally difficult to handle. The role of constraint is to identify our shadow, our dark or repressed side, places where growth has been stunted, resulting in weakness that are often projected onto others. Don't take this world personally, this rune is saying. Work with the shadow, examine what is in your nature that attracts hardship or misfortune into your life. When at last you can look upon the rune of constraint with a smile and realize the troubles and denials and setbacks of your life are teachers, guides, and allies. Wow, guys, that is a deep, deep message. So this rune is basically asking you to question, are you creating a mindset of lack? Are you creating your own problems with anxiety and worry? Are you blaming the world from your problems and not taking accountability? Or are you not looking at the brighter side of life or thankful for the positive things you have going on in your life? All right, so let's get one more rune. Okay, you have movement. All right, so let's see here. Movement. Where are you, movement? Movement. Horse. Associated with the course of the sun. All right, that's all the short meaning gives us. So let's go to the book. All right, movement. And the symbolism for movement is the horse. So this might be a symbol that pops up in your day-to-day life. If you see a horse, that's going to mean that there's going to be movement coming in your life. So this could be moving away from these difficulties or from this difficult mindset. So this is the rune of transition, movement, of physical shifts, new dwelling places, new attitudes, or new life. It also signifies movement in the sense of improving or bettering any situation. There is about this rune a sense of gradual development and steady progress, with the accompanying notion of slow growth through numerous shifts and changes. This could apply to the growth of a business or the development of an idea. A relationship may need to undergo changes if it is to live and grow. Moral effort and steadfastness are called for when you draw the movement. Another of the cycle of the runes. Let it be said this way, as I cultivate my own nature, all else follows. So, wow. So yes, with this difficulties, constraints rune here and this movement rune, I do think that Spirit is trying to get you to face parts of your shadow so that you recognize that you're kind of blocking yourself in. You're kind of chaining yourself down to a negative pattern of thinking. You're looking at the world like it's happening to you when we're the ones in control of our own world, our own destiny. And you have the power to move yourself out of that mindset. So let's go in with the Journey Oracle cards and see what further messages Spirit has for you, Pisces. Already a pretty deep message coming in here. And this little guy, I gotta like meld him in there or something. Love these candles, but they don't want to stay in the candle holder. Spirit, what further messages do you have for the sign of Pisces for the month of January? All right. You have wisdom. So the reason why these difficulties are happening to you are because this is a lesson to teach you to break free of a negative cycle. And I think that this is becoming apparent to you, and you kind of know, you recognize your own bad patterns of behavior or the patterns that you're trying to break, but you might need help trying to figure out how to actually break them. It's really easy to recognize some things that we do, but it's really hard to break up the bad habits. And then we have gratitude. Wow. So yeah, Spirit wants you to look at the sunny side of life instead of looking at the rain. And always know that after a storm, there's going to be a rainbow of hope shining through the clouds. So Spirit is asking you, what are you grateful for? What are you happy about in your life? You might be going through a difficult time and think, like, I'm not happy for anything, but I'm sure there's one little small thing. It could even be something like your pet or your bed or one person that checks in on you when times are hard. There's definitely positive things happening for you, but you're looking at the negative. You're looking at the glass half full. Spirit, what further messages do you have for the sign of Pisces? Okay, that is 2 cards too many. We only want 1 card, please, Spirit. Okay, there we go. We have release. Yes. So once you release this negative pattern, this negative mindset, once you release control over what's going on and you have faith in the universe, this movement's going to come in and everything's going to move forward. And like, the sun is there, but it's hiding behind the clouds, and you're only choosing to see the clouds. You're not choosing to see the sun peeking through. And Spirit is trying to get you to see, hey, you know, we're trying to help you. We're trying to guide you, but you don't have that faith. Something made you lose your faith in trusting the universe and trusting that, you know, God or the universe or Spirit has your back. Because something challenging happened and it was really difficult for you. But sometimes, you know, it's a test of our resilience, it's a test of our faith. And I'm not saying that, you know, I don't even like to say that because I think that sounds negative. But, you know, you're stronger than you think and you have more to be thankful for than you realize. Okay, so let's go in with the tarot and get some more messages. Okay, you have the 2 of Cups. Okay, I want to get a couple more cards out before I start reading into this because I'm already receiving a message here. Knight of Swords. Okay. Wow, so there's that horse. There's your horse. There's the movement card. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving card in the deck. He is the speedy guy that's coming to save the day. But he also looks very angry. And he looks like he's ready to fight somebody. And then you have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of messages here. So the first message with the 2 of Cups is that you might be disappointed because a relationship hasn't worked out for you. And you gave your cup of love to somebody, and you or they may have rushed into things. I think you both rushed into a relationship and it very quickly fell apart. It was almost like the rug got pulled out from underneath you. Maybe you feel like this person was a player, that they were playing you, and you were disappointed and you don't understand why this happened because you thought you were both on the same page. This could also have to do with a work partnership or a friendship. Somebody kind of like, something happened. There was definitely some type of argument or a quarrel or a disagreement. And you and this other person, whether they were a romantic partner, a coworker, or a friend, I said family member, so this could pertain to a family member, but I meant to say friend. You guys were working on building something together. So this could have been building a home together if you're in a relationship. You might have been ready to move in with this person, but like right before you guys took the final step, you found out this person was messing around, or they panicked and they're like, I can't do this. This is too fast. And they went their separate ways and you were crushed. If this is a work situation, you could be working with another person on a project, building something, and they may have went behind your back to the boss and said that the work was theirs, or maybe threw you under the bus in some way. I feel like I'm getting the word stabbed me in the back. Somebody stabbed you in the back at work on a project that you've been working on, or a promotion you were trying to get, and maybe they ended up getting the promotion or getting credit for something they didn't do. And you were all involved in working with this project, but you kind of got screwed and you're really pissed off about it. You're really upset. You're hurt. With the Knight of Swords, I want to caution you to reel in your emotions. Do not react from an emotional place if you interact with this person again. Don't go around talking about this person. People always see who people really are. If this person really screwed you over, they're going to do it to other people, and other people are going to find out like what they did, and the truth will be revealed. There's nothing that you need to do in order to balance out karma in the situation. That's why you need to release. You need to release whatever happened here, and you need to move forward away from the situation. I think that you're dwelling on this, and it's causing you to miss out on other opportunities in your life. It could be other opportunities in love. It could be other opportunities in friendship. It could be other opportunities at work. The situation might also be that a friend of yours got together with somebody that you were dating, and you basically like cut this person out of your life, and some of your other friends might still be friends with them, and you might be very upset about that, and you want them to kind of choose a side. You can't ask people to do that. I mean, you can, but I don't think it's going to work out the way that you want it to. You need to let people make their own choices, and you need to allow other people to see who this person really is on their own, because chances are if they partake in shady behavior in one direction, they're probably going to do it in another way. This person will reveal who they really are to other people. People are probably on to them. Like, they might, seem like they're trusting this person, or they're still friends with this person, but they may have not, they don't probably fully trust this person. Think about that. Think about it this way. One of your friends slept with your friend's husband. Are you gonna want that person around your husband by themselves? Probably not. So while they may still be friends with them, they probably lost their trust and respect for that person. They may not share that with you. Maybe they want to remain neutral in the situation until they figure things out themselves. Don't worry about what other people are thinking. Do not worry about, I think that you feel like this person's getting away with something, and they're not. Because karma is real, and everything we do to others comes back to us. So this person will have to have this done to them in some way, shape, or form. Might not be today, might not be tomorrow, might be 10, 20 years from now, but something, the universe shows us how we treat people by making us experience it ourselves. And I know this from experience. And I've seen it happen with people that I was in relationships with or friendships with. And, and you have the Judgment card here. So Spirit does not want you to be the judge. I think that you are judging this person. You're also judging the people who you feel are allowing this person to get away with murder, I guess, in a way. But you don't need to worry about that. I also think you're judging yourself, and you are judging yourself for allowing this person to hurt you, or for you feel like foolish, or you feel like a fool, or you feel like you should have been wiser or smarter or more aware. And it's time to stop all those negative thoughts and that negative self-talk, as well as the negative projections that you might be putting on other people, including this person. It's time to tap back into your spiritual side, tap back into your higher self. Look into doing Ho'oponopono, which is a very powerful forgiveness ritual. It is a Hawaiian prayer / meditation. You can look it up on YouTube. There's all kinds of, you can sing it, you can say it, you can do it in a meditation. It's very, very powerful, and I highly recommend it. You think, I cannot forgive this person, but if you use this tool, you will be amazed at how you can forgive yourself, others, and them. All right, and we have competition, warrior guide. So yeah, somebody has been in competition with you, and I think that in this relationship, there's always been somebody else who's trying to get the attention of the person you were dating. And you may have been slightly aware of it, but you may have brushed it aside because you thought things were so good and you guys were on the same page. And this person you were in a relationship may have left you for this other person and you feel like they won. But think about what prize they won. Is this person really a prize if they're going to be in a relationship with you, keep somebody else on the side, and then decide, you know what, I don't really want to be with you anymore. I'm going to go back to this other person, or give my attention to this person. They're going to do it again to somebody else. So if someone can be easily swayed away, you don't want to be in a relationship with them. Can you be married to that kind of person? Can you trust that kind of person? If this is about work, this person's always been competing with you, and you may think that they beat you here, but I don't think they have, because you have integrity and you're not stooping to the levels that they're stooping at. Everything you've done from a place of integrity, and you've done with hard work. And you've done, on your own. And this person climbed over you to get to the top. They stepped on you on the way to the top. People will see that. They may have gotten this far. I think at your workplace, your boss probably got, I don't want to say scammed, they got taken advantage of. And I think that they know this, but now that this person's in this role, or they got this promotion, or whatever it is that they got out, or they got the credit for this job, your boss is onto them. And they maybe don't want to admit that they screwed up, but they probably are going to not continue to elevate this person. They might be very weary of this person. They may not trust this person, and they might be on the way to they might be starting documentation on this person. I have a feeling, if they're doing some weird, shady behaviors. Here's the thing. This person isn't going to stop where they're at. They're going to keep going. And they're going to get caught doing something shady, and I feel like they're going to lose their job. I just have it, especially with this 3 of Pentacles cards. We have 2 people here, and then this guy to me is, I know that in this card that these 2 people are the one having this built, and that's the guy working on it. But the way I'm reading it, because this guy's the boss, and these are the 2 people say, hey, here's our work and here's what we did. And, he's the one that's kind of in charge. And I feel like he's like, okay, great job, so-and-so, you congratulations, here's a promotion. And now that he's actually like, oh shit, I actually gave the credit to the wrong person. Now what do I do to fix this? You may even hear back from this boss. They might say, listen, I'm sorry, I didn't realize the situation was this way. Moving forward, we're going to be aware that this situation happened. And, I want to put you in charge of this other project, or I'm going to give you this other role, or something else. You might get something else out of this, because I think that they're going to realize that they've kind of been taken advantage of as well. And then you have devotion, nature, spirits. So yeah, your boss really knows how devoted you are to your job. The people around you know how devoted you are to being a hard worker. They know how devoted you are to a relationship. They know that you just come from a place of integrity, and that when you want something, work really hard for it. So they know about this other person, and they know what shady things that they've been up to. And even though it might seem like people are taking their side, I don't really think that's the way it's going to work out. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about what everyone thinks of this person, or this person getting what's coming to them, because believe me, they will. But it's more important for you to focus on the positives. The best revenge you can have on anybody is just to be happy. Show them how happy you are. Don't go on social media and post a bunch of pictures of yourself being happy, or in a new relationship, or having a promotion, because I think that people will see through that. Genuinely start with gratitude for the things that you really love in your life. Start there. Focus on yourself. Focus on your own happiness. Focus on your own goals, your own success, and write a list of everything you're grateful for. Start there, and then watch all the amazing opportunities start coming to you, and other people will notice how happy you are from a genuine place. All right, so let's get some final messages from Spirit for you, Pisces. You have rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. Yes. So you are going to rise above this difficult situation. You have to be the bigger person here. People are going to see you being the bigger person and not giving your attention. This person wants your attention. They want everyone else's attention, and they want to cause drama. They want to stir the pot. So don't give in to that. Rise above. Rising above will bring you clarity. You'll be able to see this from a bird's eye view, and you're going to be like, oh my God, like how stupid is this situation? You know, why was I so worried about this person? I can see them acting like a fool. They're making a fool of themselves. They're going to hang themselves. And I hate to say that, but it's a phrase, unfortunately, I've heard many a times in my career in corporate, where you let somebody hang themselves, aka it means that they're basically going to shoot themselves in the foot. You know, they think that they're playing the game. People are onto them. And there is also going to be a solution to your difficulties. You're going to be able to move out of this with the fast horse, with the movement rune here. All right, Spirit, what final message do you have for the sign of Pisces? All right. You have Ganesha, clearing away obstacles and protection and guidance. So that's lovely. So yes, these difficulties are going to be cleared away, but you have to have the wisdom to know, you know, you can't focus on the negative and you got to focus on the positive. So with Ganesha here, your difficulties are going to clear away. The universe is protecting you and guiding you forward. They want you to release the situation, and they want you to give it, like, let go, give it to God kind of a deal. I know sometimes we don't like to hear that, but we say it for a reason. So stop focusing on this person. Stop focusing on what they did to you, and stop worrying about how other people perceive them, because the truth is going to be revealed. It's time for you to rise above and allow the universe to clear away these difficulties. Trust and have faith in the universe and let it all go. It's time to move forward, Pisces. Thank you and have a great January.